In this video, I will show you how to add booking.com reviews to your Shopify store quickly and easily. The first thing that we need to do is open up Elfsight. This is the tool that we will be using to build the widget, and I've linked it in the description below. Go ahead and click on that link and it will take you straight over to this page. This link also ensures that everything connects properly when we embed it. From here, just enter your email into this box to sign up for free, and then on this next page, create your password. Just like that, we are signed up and ready to go. Okay, so from here, once we are signed up to Elfsight and we have access to all of the Elfsight widgets, the widget that we are looking for is the booking.com reviews widget. Now, instead of scrolling through all of these to try and find it, because there is a lot of widgets in here, the best way to do this is just to come to the top of the page, and in this search widgets box, we can click in and we can type in booking, and right here we have booking.com reviews. So we can go ahead and select this. In here, it's then going to ask us to choose a template, so you can go through and choose the template that you like the best. So we have like a slider template right here, a dark carousel, a regular carousel, depending on whether your website is light or dark, a badge that people can click on and view at the side. So choose the template that you think looks the best, and then we can click continue with this template. In here, inside of the source area, this is now where we want to add the booking.com URL for the listing that we would like to add. So we can open up booking.com by simply clicking here on this example. And then all we need to do inside of booking.com is go over to your property, whatever you are trying to add. Once you have found your property, we just want to click on this share button right here, copy the share link, and then we can go back over to Elfsight and paste this in right here. Just like this, the reviews are being collected, so we can wait a few minutes for the reviews to come in. If you've never added the reviews to Elfsight before, it usually takes a few minutes, so we can just wait for this to come in. Once the reviews have been added, we can then come down to the layout area right here, and we can choose the layout that we would like to use. We already kind of chose this in the template section, but we can still go ahead and change this at any time. And then depending on the layout that you choose, underneath this in the customize layout area right here, we're going to have different selections depending on the layout that you chose. So this is things like the width, the amount of columns, the amount of rows that are shown in here, the amount of rows on mobile, the item spacing between each, if we want this to autoplay and auto slide along. So you can go ahead and select this and set this up how you would like to set this up. Once you have edited the layout, we can go down to the header and choose if we even want to show the header. We can choose what elements are shown within the header. And we can also choose this title at the top. We can choose if we want this on or off, what this says, and we can add a caption if we would like. We can also customize how the reviews are going to look right here. We can choose the review source style. So I think that booking.com looks awesome. And then finally, we can go down to the style area. And in here, we can choose things like the color scheme, if this is a light or dark website. We can choose the accent color, which for booking.com is maybe best being this kind of dark blue right here. We can choose the font. By default, the font is the same as your Shopify font, but you can change this if you would like. And then down here in customize elements, this is really where we can go into detail and change the colors and the fonts and things like this. So we can go in and we can change the background color if we would like to fit our website better. We can choose the widget title color, the widget title font, and all of these different things. So go into the customize elements, play around with this and make it look how you would like it to look. And then when you actually want to add this to your Shopify store, all we need to do is click on publish. And then Elfsight will take us over to this screen where we can choose a plan. Now, the plan that I recommend everybody getting started with is this free plan right here, as this is going to allow us to add it to the site to drive traffic to see how this works. And then later down the line, if you do want to upgrade, if you want access to more widgets or more monthly views, you can go ahead and upgrade to one of these paid plans at any time. But for now, just select this free plan. And once that is selected, Elfsight is then going to give us this piece of code that we can use to embed the booking.com reviews to our Shopify store. So all we need to do is click on copy code, and then we can go over to the Shopify editor. In the editor, we just want to go to add section right here. And the section that we want to add is custom liquid. So we can type this in and select custom liquid. And then all we need to do in this custom liquid box is click in and paste in the code that we just copied. And just like this, the booking.com reviews are now going to be added to our Shopify store.